Hey guys, Melissa here to do a little reading for you. We are going to do a collective love reading. We'll check out your energy, the person that you have on your mind's energy, as well as a potential outcome, an overarching energy, and then I will clarify most of these energies. Okay. Anything you need to know about my channel, you can find in the description box below, the About section, or of course the. I'm not going to take this because I'm not taking pop outs today. But I do feel wow. It's like the Hermit card has the star in it. You guys, why can't I figure out which way to go here? And the star card is here. Okay, after some soul searching, I feel like it's your time to shine. But that's a side note because we are going to do a love reading here. You could be an Aquarius, obviously, or a Virgo, but let's see what we have. Guys, you can also check out my website, which is www.thetaropist.com. All right, let's get after it. So we'll cut these babies, and then that wanted to be there, and we're going to go bam, 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 like I used to do. I do see, speaking of Aquarius, we do have the King of Swords in the overarching energy. Okay, well, I don't hate this energy. It could be a Cancerian and Aquarius, and that came out in the pre-shuffle, which is interesting. Not my favorite matchup, by the way. No, I'm just kidding. I happen to be a Cancerian, and I have dealt with one Aquarian in my time in the romance department, and it did not bode well. Anyways, guys, let's just see what we got here. We've got the I don't know what bode well means, okay? And weird shit is coming through, but I love that because it always means that there are people that are actually going to view this video. And I didn't realize how bad that was going to shake when I did that. But when I've tried to sit down and do readings and it's like nothing's coming through, and possibly I'm just not very connected that day. No matter how much you meditate, no matter how much you would do, but I'm not into pretending that things are working. So I'm not going to pretend that my gifts are on point when they're not. Anyhow, I also thought about, well, maybe nobody was going to view this video and maybe now people are. And I don't know why that would be, but because I actually feel some powerful energy here. We're going to clarify everything, guys, with this deck. And I also was a little afraid because I've been doing these live readings, in the more recent past, that nothing was going to come through. What is this, you guys? That nothing was going to come through in this recorded reading, but it feels more powerful than, speaking of powerful, I am going to take pop outs for the clarification, if that is okay. We've got so the original, your energy, you guys, let's focus because it's almost like too much is coming. My head is spinning right now. Your energy in the connection that you have in mind. First of all, wow, is very powerful. There are literally barely anything but major arcanas, aces, and court cards. Okay, there's nothing but those things. I think the page of the page of air is technically a court card, but anyhow, that's you. There's somebody here that you may be doing some research on. Okay, or it's like not in a creepy stalker way. You could be stalking them. I don't know. I don't really ever see it that way. So there is a difference between kind of keeping an eye on somebody or checking up on somebody that you're interested in romantically, and then the actual illegal sense of stalking, right? So I don't think you have any ill intent for this person. And I think you may be checking up on them because you're very interested in them. I want you to know, I think they're very interested in you as well. You have the Emperor. You could be a masculine, by the way. That makes sense. I don't know why I can't speak. That makes sense. You have the Emperor and the King of Cups. I do feel like whoever this is has you feeling a lot softer than you usually feel, by the way. I feel like you're a very logical person, practical person. I think you have I think you do well for yourself. You could be a female, by the way. You could be a female in your masculine energy. And so, well, I almost feel like somebody has you feeling weaker than you normally feel. Okay. Weak in the knees, not weak, like vulnerable is the energy I'm getting, or wanting to, you feel vulnerable. I don't know that you're portraying vulnerability to this person at this time. Woo, you guys, what did I say? And now all major, okay. We do have one card that isn't a pentacle, I mean, a major arcana or a court card or an ace. And that is a 5 of Pentacles in your person's energy here. Okay, something about the way you made them feel. Okay. They feel rejected, actually, is the energy that I'm getting here. This has something to do with you, and it also has something to do with them. Catastrophizing. The Emperor and the Empress are here in the building. Empress and the outcome. Softer. We need to soften this. They're feeling left out because of your masculinity, and I don't know, again, if you're a male or a female or a non-binary. We don't judge any of the above. Okay, we don't judge anyone at all, literally. So what I'm going to say here, except for mean people, I don't know why I have to bring that up, because people are like, we've seen you judge a million times. I don't do people shaming others. Okay, so I shame people that shame others. Sorry. And I'm working on that because it's not my job. But anyway, working on this reading here, something about you being a little too, I think you know this. I think you've made somebody feel left out with your kind of practical, logical ways. I do feel like you feel love for them, but you're not sure how to use that part of your body. Okay. Not your private parts, your heart. Oh, well, there's so much energy here. It's overwhelming me, but something about needing to really be vulnerable with this person and let the love that you have for them show, because they feel left out by you. Again, I think they've gone through a huge transformation in their life by way of inspiration from you, not kind of almost feeling rejected by you. Okay. Why is it here? I don't feel like you're going to end up rejecting them. They feel this way. I feel ultimately it's like when they first saw you, they thought this was going to be it. Like this was going to be the relationship that made all of the ones that didn't work out make sense, right? Oh, and then they felt so rejected by you with the 5 of Pentacles here. Or yeah, it's like, let's say you weren't being mean to them, but you certainly weren't letting on that you have any feelings for them in the romantic department. I can see that you have deep romantic feelings for them. There's something about you needing to complete a cycle where you feel the need to hide your vulnerability because you think it makes you weak. Well, first of all, it kind of does. What I'm going to say is being vulnerable to something makes you weak to that thing, right? It doesn't make you a weak person. It makes them your weakness. So being vulnerable actually means that you're very strong, because it's really hard to be vulnerable. It takes a lot of strength to kind of be vulnerable with another person, because it makes you um susceptible to being hurt by them. I wish I could explain this as it's coming through in my head, because it makes so much sense in my head, but I feel like I've really led you guys down a fucking straight path here. The cycle is you needing to be willing to be more vulnerable in the love department. Okay. I feel like you've been, if you're a female, I feel like you've kind of worn the pants in all of your relationships. If you're a male, same thing. And I don't think you shouldn't. I'm not saying you should not lead. I think that leading is a good thing. It can be. If it's done healthily and for the right reasons, and to, for protection, and for, recognizing when your mate is needing your guidance, or maybe you're two different types of people. You think with your brain, they think with their heart, something like that. And you're needing to lead them down a logical path. Well, of course, then let them lead you down the heart path as well. There's a need for balance in all relationships, and I don't see the Temperance card here. Of course, you could be a Sagittarius, or a Pisces, or a Cancerian, or a Leo. Wow, wow, wow. I can't stop seeing major arcanas. There's something huge here. This feels like a very strong divine counterpart relationship. But there is it's you. I'm sorry. I love you so much. There's this person I feel like has done a lot of transforming and ready to be vulnerable. And I feel like they might have almost already been vulnerable with you. Like they put like all their cards out on the table immediately. And I feel like that was a few things. One, you felt like somebody doing that means they are disingenuine, which is a weird word. And I don't even know if it's the right word, but not genuine, disingenuine. I don't think that's right. Anyways, Yeah, you'll probably tell me down in the comments, or you can tell me down in the comments if you feel like it. By the way, go ahead and put an emoji down in the comments section for how this reading made you feel, something that describes how this reading made you feel. And also, don't forget to like this video if you guys do want me to pick up on your energy more fully in the future readings here. As I can say that it does feel like this is going to be viewed. Did I already say that in this reading? I felt that feeling, right? Where I can feel more energies than I usually feel. So I feel like there's going to be a lot more views on this video than I usually get, which is weird. Um, so anyways, you guys, it's you that needs to put your guard down and really go for this and not let, whatever might logically not be making sense for you in this connection is you're going to need to take a risk here. A leap of faith is the energy. I'm also getting the Fool card. You could be an Aquarius. We do have Aries, Libra, Scorpio. Scorpio is very strong. We've got Sagittarius again. I felt earlier Aquarius and Cancerian is definitely here and strong. Leo, also very strong, Libra and Taurus. You guys, we have almost all the signs here. If I have not said your sign, this could be anywhere in your chart or your person's chart. This is a lot of major arcanas and a lot of energy in general. There could be more people than just the two of you involved, including family, friends, people trying to get in, when a divine counterpart, we got the Emperor and the Empress here, come into connection. It's so powerful that it irks people, right? I should say it stirs people in a good or a bad way. People can feel the energy of this connection because just like all things, this connections are made up of energy, but connections are made up of twice the energy of, let's say, one powerful person. And this does feel like a power couple. Two powerful people coming into connection. The connection itself has such a powerful energy. It disrupts everything around it. So this feels like something that is going to stir up people wanting to change for the better and people wanting to destroy this connection, okay? Because there are always going to be people out there who aren't ready to do the work they need to do to become the person that they're meant to be, right? And those people, rather than doing the work, would rather destroy the work that those that are doing the work have done. Oh God, this is weird. You guys, I love you so much, but there's so much coming through and it's all coming through in a very interesting way. And I love that because it has been a long time since I felt this energy. So thank you so much to whoever is still around on this little channel. It's like I see a few of you walking by and then tumbleweeds. It's adorable. But thank you so much to those of you that are still here. And to anyone who is new, welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you do enjoy the content. You are so attractive to me with the Empress card. I feel like the attraction is mutual and I just feel like you have been the one hiding your attraction for them. I think you think it's a physical attraction. I think you don't think it's necessarily a healthy attraction or what's pulling you so hard isn't the things that have pulled you in the past. Okay. I am getting that you're a masculine or a male for most of you. Okay. Because I am getting this energy of feeling this kind of strong magnetic attraction to somebody before, but it was a sexual attraction, which is very different than a soul attraction. And this feels like a soul attraction. I do feel like you may have held back in fear of things turning out the way they turned out when you went full force towards a sexual attraction. Okay. We need space, I think, is what you felt. And that, wow, that's weird, right? That I was just explaining what you felt initially. And the space has been, I think you're realizing now that this isn't a sexual attraction only. I do think you're sexually attracted to this person, and I think they are as well sexually attracted to you, but there is a soul connection here. I think there will be sexual attraction in any divine counterpart, let's say, because there can be spiritual attraction with someone, emotional attraction or connection with someone where you're kind of feeling that you resonate with this person on that level. That's what attraction is feeling a resonance with somebody, right? And you can resonate with somebody on a soul level only, and then there won't be any sexual attraction there. And you can resonate with somebody on a emotional level only, and there won't be any sexual. You'll be able to have a good deep connection with this person, but there won't be a need or desire even to feel to want them sexually. Men, on the other hand, a little different maybe, but for the most part, this here is a divine counterpart, and there is attraction in every department, even if this person doesn't fit the usual physical attraction traits that you're used to. Okay. And I am getting that. I do think they're physically attractive, by the way. I don't think they're unattractive. I think you're surprised by how attractive they appear to you, though. And that is because you have attraction with them on all levels. Okay. I was your distraction and we are soulmates. Okay. There's something about the reason you needed to separate or not come together. Maybe you haven't even come together yet, but met, saw each other, could be online. I'm not going to lie about it with the Page of Swords being your first energy. This could be somebody you've literally only seen online. I don't judge that, okay? Because I've had connections with people online before. It is, we all are energies. We all are connected energetically, and you can feel connection with somebody, whether you meet them in the third dimension or not. You can feel that fifth dimensional connection if you're capable of feeling connections like that, okay? And I do feel like you felt a connection with somebody immediately. I do feel like you think or you thought they were a distraction or they thought you were, or vice versa. Okay. Both ways it could be. I don't think they thought you were a distraction. I think you thought they were sent as a distraction, is kind of the energy I'm getting. And they feel, either way, I think you finally come to the realization that this is not just a fling, or this is not just um one of those, again, something in your past that felt like you thought it was it, and it was just a sexual or a physical attraction. I keep saying sexual, but a physical attraction. And I think it got you into trouble, by the way. I think you feeling that strong, being able to feel a third dimensional connection that strongly. Well, I think men can do that very easily, but I think that women are much more intuitively inclined. So I think this is why and I'm sorry if, male, female, non-binary, this is just how I feel about I think the ego is our masculine energy, and it's a third dimensional gift of ours, and the soul is our feminine energy, and it is a fifth dimensional gift of ours. So we have both. And men tend to stand in their masculinity more often, which is their egotistical side, which does kind of deter them from feeling their spirit or their soul as deeply as a woman does. Okay. And we're going to move right along here, guys. But this does feel like a wonderful connection. It does feel like you, in male, female, or non-binary, are going to need to put down your guard, your masculine energy, your ego a bit, okay? It's like, don't let pride get in the way here, because I don't think you've ever felt this for anyone before. I don't even know if you've met this person, but I do think you know what I'm talking about. I think you know that you feel this, the strength of this connection more deeply than you felt anything in your life. And you have talked yourself out of it being genuine or real, because it can't be. It's not healthy to feel this way about somebody you've never met or only met one time, or maybe even went on one date, I'm getting, but there was no actual relationship here, and there was a need for separation for you all to do the work that you needed to do. Your work, I think, is just you needed some time away to realize that this connection is not going away anytime soon. Okay. I love you so much. And if you have any questions, you can always email me. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys very soon. The more engagement I do get on the channel, the more often I will be able to do these uploads for you. In a general sense, my goal is to be doing these at least once a week, and eventually maybe even up to 3 times a week. But that will all depend on engagement. So please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment in the comment section below. Love you. Have a good day.